Hello, this is Miss Schrader. Today we are going to talk about an art movement known as Dadaism, which ran from about 1915 to 1924. My students, you'll need a piece of paper and something to write with. When you're done taking your notes, you're going to give me 10 strong sentences about what you found interesting, educational, and important about Dadaism. So Dadaism developed in reaction to World War One. The Dada movement consisted of artists who rejected the logic, reason, and aestheticism of modern capitalism, instead expressing nonsense, irrelevance, and anti-bourgeois protest in their works. So this piece is by Hannah Hawk. It's called Cut with a Kitchen Knife Through the Last Epoch of Weimar Beer Belly Culture in Germany. And it's from 1919. It's a collage of pasted papers. And towards the bottom, you can see the word more than once, Dada. There are several people put in this, along with quite a few machines, perhaps protesting against machines doing work and things like that. And keep in mind that one, it is printed paper from newspapers that is being used for this. And just the fact that they're protesting all of the things that are going on in the world. This piece is called ARP, Composition Dada, 1920, and it's by Sophie Tauber. And I'm looking at it and I'm noticing all the contrasting colors, the sort of creamy beige in the circle on the left as compared with the black on the right. You've got some reds to contrast with the blacks and the greens. So the coloring is interesting. Once again, we have the word Dada there as well as the date. This is an oil painting. This piece is called Switzerland, Birthplace of Dada. It's by Max Ernst. It was done in 1920. It is a collage made of paper. And so it doesn't look like a collage to me, but quite a lot of their work was collage style, where you cut things out of papers and magazines and put them together differently so that they look unusual. This guy obviously has put in some birds of various things. It looks like that one of these people has bird legs and things like that. Very, very strange. It's supposed to be symbolic, but I'm not certain what it's supposed to symbolize. This piece is called Construction for Noble Ladies, and it's by Kurt Switzers, done in 1919. It is an assemblage piece of work, a collage artwork featuring discarded materials such as cardboard, metal, and wood collected from the streets after World War One. And to me, it looks sort of like some sort of weird machine once again. I wasn't exactly certain what it was, but that appears to be rather the point. The Dadaists also did a great deal of very bizarre poetry. They wrote plays. They did performances of different kinds. All to the point was to make you feel uncomfortable and uncertain about what's going on. This is an example of a Dada poem. It's written in German. It's called a Bonset Sound Poem, Passing Troop from 1916. Now, because it's in German, I can't tell you exactly what it says, but I want you to notice the bottom part where it says Rui Shen, Rui Shen, Rui Shen, Rui Shen, Rui Sh, Rui, Ru, Ru, R, R. They do a lot of weird things like that. One of the poems, basically, they said, take an article from a newspaper, cut it up into the individual words, put them in a bag and shake them, then take out each word separately and put them in order so you have a completely new set of words and see what you get. So, really very nonsensical. This piece is called Fountain. It's by Marcel Duchamp, done in 1917. It's a photograph, so it is a photograph of something, and I do notice the background. It seems to be enormously popular with the Dadaists, so that's why I put it in. The Dadaists eventually started quite a few magazines. This is the cover of one of them from 1920, showing a rather bizarre piece that is a mixture of words as well as an image of some sort. This is a piece by Raoul Hassmann. It's called ABCD, a self portrait. It is a photo montage from 1924 or 1923 and 1924. I assume that's him in the picture. But yeah, once again, he has taken pictures of various different things that he is using as part of the artwork. In time, Dadaism kind of blended into some of the other 20th century art methods, surrealism, social realism, other different things. Before the start of World War II, a lot of the Dada artists had to flee Europe for the United States. A lot of them were Jewish. Some of them, in fact, did die in death camps during World War II. And a lot of Dadaist artwork was considered to be degenerate under the Nazis. So a lot of it was, in fact, destroyed. Today, a lot of it is mimicked, reused in a lot of pop art that we see today. So it is definitely not gone from us. All right, my students, you are giving me 10 strong sentences about what you learned about Dadaism.